he's the godfather. So I thank Thomas Clark. He was an outstanding American director who really pushed the whole thing to growth. I never did it any credit. I ever heard his name as far as credit was concerned. But he set the tone. He was the man who directed the pilot. And that was a very fundamental and very crucial moment in the history of that show. This is the whole. Let me tell you, the first time they used Phil Collins' song. They showed the cars going down the causeway, on the bridge, and that song, the first time it comes.
We're in the.
Man, it gives me chills just thinking about it. Because it was just, and it was an old song. That song had come out a few years before.
We're in the panel right now.
Program, and it had never gone anywhere. I mean, people have heard it and they enjoyed
We
it.
can head that way,
It
though.
had no recognition whatsoever as a classic song. Then they put it on our
Okay, give me a few minutes.
it became the theme. Anytime you hear that song, first thing you think,
Drive fast, I'm sure.
I'm sorry, I drive a Prius. Slow and slow.
Hey, Mike, you had a relationship with Mr. Collins. A lot of people who they think of Miami Vice, they also think of like a lot of those guest stars. And you are synonymous with the Phil the Show episode that he was a part of. What's your favorite memory? Like Phil Collins or any of you guys, some of those guest stars that went on to become huge stars. I'm going to start with you guys.
Well, I think, when he came to Miami, I met him at the Hotel La Conover, I think, with John Nicolella, who was a director and producer at the time. And I didn't know Phil Collins was an actor as a kid. Did you all know? The English probably did. Knew that he was wasn't he in the Beatles movie or something? Or he was in Hard Day's Night too as a young man, right? So he was just a great guy, though. What a sweet man, and he wanted to be in the movie or in the TV series. And we also got calls from who's the Irishman that did We Are the World or something? Bob Geldof wanted to be a guest star in the show, and they said, "You're not right." So,
Sammy Davis Jr. wanted to be on the show, and they told him he wasn't right.
Sammy, man.
It really became you got to remember, Bruce Willis hadn't been working strongly, but he hadn't done yet his piece that got him to become a household name. Most of the people, Chris Rock, no one knew.
No. He was acting for acting lessons when he was on the set.
And the majority of people came to us by way of they were stepping into their strengths and coming into their own. And that's why Bonnie Timmerman picked it, because she was picking people that were really up and coming in a very strong way. And of course, when our show hit, it was like the clothes that we wore. I didn't wear them.
I didn't wear them either. They don't make them in big boy sizes. I just wore polyester and it sweats up real good in my hands.
No, I mean, I'm fascinated by these stories of these guest stars, because when you watch the show, all 5 seasons are filled, completely peppered with these amazing guest stars we all know from these stratospheric careers, but they started, it feels like, with you guys. And how did it change your careers? What was your career like? I mean, like you said, excuse me, but we talked to comics at Kamikaze about you were offered Star Trek after this. Like, that's insane.
Yeah. No, it changed my life immensely. I think it changed everyone's life. Big time. We were household names that came out. And everyone got the imagination. And we were all very grateful for it. But I will say that, what happened to man, to the artistry that created that show was fine. Those kids went on to become very, very strong. And one of the giants that really came out of the show was John Nicolella, who passed. He's passed away since, I guess, about 10
bigger than life, wouldn't you say, John? What a great guy.
Unbelievable guy. And we owe him an awful lot. And in both the
He was
positive.
our babysitter. Michael man would not come in, he would only come in when like usually you pissed him off. Like, other than that, we never even hardly saw him, but John Nicolella was our babysitter, I think. He was there, he took care of all kinds of different things.
And with everything being so bold, like what was it like crafting a character? And how much did you guys have creative latitude for what you guys were doing? Because, you know, like, for instance, Ed, you've got this loud, pink, bright color scheme on every character. You get the black and white. Everything's vocal and loud. You get the silent type. How much did you guys have in forming those decisions?
Eddie, you should tell him about your character, because his story is interesting, how he came about being on Miami Vice and the choices that he made. And he said he came in with a plant and all this, you know, he pretty well laid out his character right from the get-go. And he's got a mysterious, dark kind of guy, and Bushido type guy. And we weren't used to that because we were all knuckleheads, and I speak for myself.
Yeah,
Right
I was
there.
going to say.
I was a knucklehead, and the new sheriff's in town, so to speak. But Eddie, you should tell them the story about a little bit of your leeway that you had with your character.
Yeah, in my case,